Well, Rima, yesterday in the latter half of trade, we did see a bump up from the day's low. I remember closing well, we more or less flattish, but we ended closer around the 18,700 odd mark. But the most heartening fact about yesterday was the mid-cap and the small-cap indices, after a few days of a bit of a lull, they made a comeback in yesterday's trading session. So there was outperformance from the broader markets. I like that, and that should be a focus area as well. The cash market volumes, well, the DIs, some of them seem to have gone on a vacation because of the truncated week, maybe. Because the volumes yesterday, the participation was 20% lower than the average that we've seen in June 2023 so far. What are the FIIs doing in the F&O market? Well, they added some mild longs. The country remained net long on the index. They bought more calls than puts, while they wrote equivalent amount of calls as well as puts, which brings us to the levels. Now, the Nifty Bank took support at around the 50 DMA, so you're banking on that holding that 43,450 to around 43,500 odd mark. The Nifty, well, we have expiry, the monthly expiry that will play out in the next few days. And for now, the positioning is such that 18,575, beg your pardon, is your support level. While on the upside, you have 18,800 as a bit of a resistance zone. So that's the broad level you're looking at. And I say that because you're looking at the options data. 18,750 call, 18,600 put. Well, both of them were very active in yesterday's trading session. The levels you're looking at, 20 DMA, yes, on the downside, but even if that breaches, the last few days, the Nifty has bounced off this 18,647 odd mark. So that's going to be a line in the sand. That's the important mark you're looking at. The second half of trade will belong to the Nifty Financial Services Index, because you have the weekly expiry that will play out. And the broad range that you're looking at, going by the options data, is around 19,460 on the downside. While on the upside, you're looking at around 19,590 odd, because the two most active options with a fair bit of open interest are up for you on the screen. That's the 19,550 call as well as the 19,500 put. Now, the SGXNifty is suggesting a 30-35 point bump up. I think at some point of time you get an intraday dip, or maybe initially itself you get the intraday dip. So don't chase the open, but if you get the intraday dip, maybe you look to buy the index, and also you keep a stop loss at around that 18,647. Because that's the mark from where we have bounced the last few sessions.